Daisies look thirsty. You're growing incredibly fast.
Hi, Blueberry. So, how does your garden grow?
Most definitely the fastest growing flowers I've ever seen. Just planted the seeds this morning, and look, they've sprouted already.
Wow, that is fast. Zippy Grow Dramatic Daisies. From berry bitty seed to full-size flower in just a few days. How big do you think they'll get?
Approximately as tall as my store. Oh, almost forgot. The cookbook you ordered came this morning.
Oh, terrific!
Here you are.
The Mighty Muffin Cookbook. Big recipes for bitty bakers. Oh, thank you, Blueberry.
You're very welcome.
There's a corn muffin recipe in here that I can't wait to try. I've heard it's really good, but it's more complicated than anything I've baked before.
I read about the author, a very famous chef in Big Bitty City. I'm sure if you just follow his directions, you'll be just fine.
Oven preheated to 375. Check. Set timer for 25 minutes. Check. Huh? What's going on?
Strawberry? What is it?
I don't know. Something's wrong with the oven.
What was that?
My muffin recipe?
If those are muffins, I can't wait to see what happens when you bake a cake.
Thanks for helping me clean up, everybody.
When somebody in Berry Bitty City needs help, we all help.
You got it. Sure, no problem. Glad to help. That's what we do in Berry Bitty City.
This is the strangest thing I've ever seen.
And you're quite sure you followed the recipe?
I think so.
Well, the most likely explanation is that you must have made a mistake somewhere along the line.
Seems like it. But I was sure I followed the directions. Well, I'll just have to try it again. And this time, I'll be super careful.
Wow, no wonder they call you Zippy Grow. You're really getting big. It's my observation that you look a little different from the picture. But you're so young yet. Who knows what you'll look like when you grow up? Oh, no! Come on! What is it? No! Not again! Let's go!
Don't worry. This time I just put one bitty, and I mean very bitty muffin in the oven, instead of a whole pan.
Huh?
Oh. This time, all I have to clean is the oven.
Okay, I got it. Just change its name to Muffin Surprise.
No.
Muffin Explosion?
Ha.
Mega Muffin Explosion Supreme.
Ha ha. Hey, that is pretty funny. This really doesn't make sense. I was extra careful to follow the directions, but the same thing happened. I checked off every step, double-checked the oven's temperature, triple-checked the timer. Huh. Maybe the recipe has a mistake in it. What do you think?
I think that's highly unlikely. Something you did seems more probable to me. Too much flour? Not enough water?
I measured everything to the last drop. But, you know, sometimes the most unlikely possibility is possible. There might be a mistake in the cookbook.
But how could that be?
I don't know. But the only way to find out is to give it another try and pay extra super close attention to every step. And if it still doesn't work, well, then maybe this is one of those times when I'll have to use my own judgment, my own common sense, and my own taste buds and adjust the recipe. Don't worry, I'll solve this puzzle.
I like directions you can count on.
I don't know. Sometimes it's fun to improvise.
Improvise? It means to make something out of what you have at the moment.
Kind of like when things don't go as planned, go with what you have and make the best you can with it.
I like it. Sounds like a good way to solve a puzzle.
And speaking of puzzles, I've got one for you in my garden. Got a minute?
Sure. Well, they're tall, all right.
Even taller than the package said they were supposed to be.
Are you sure they're daisies?
Of course. It says so on the seed packet. Could they just look that way because they're still growing?
Well, I'm not a plant expert. But you know who is.
Oops, sorry, Blueberry. No problem.
Well, let's see. Yes, it must be. It's corn.
Corn? Impossible! I planted daisy seeds.
Thank you, Blueberry.
You're welcome, Berrykin Bloom. But are you sure?
Oh, yes. If you hadn't caught me...
I mean about the, daisies.
Daisies? Oh, no. Corn.
Oh, dear.
What's the matter? You've never looked sadder.
It must have been something I did to the daisy seeds. Too much water, or too little water, or too much sun or something.
Oh, my. You did everything right. Best crop of corn I've seen. Bet you'd be a natural with squash. Oh, well, come on, everybody. Back to the berry works. Nice corn.
Ooh, that's what I call corn.
Tallest I've ever seen.
Boy, it is big!
Hi, Berrykins.
Hi,
Strawberry!
Nice corn.
So I've been told.
Maybe we better dig it up and replant it somewhere else before it gets too big.
They can't get bigger. They're daisies. They have to be. It says so on the package.
Well, I just came over because I got a letter from the author of the Mighty Muffin Cookbook. I wrote to him.
You did?
Uh-huh. I said I couldn't get his recipe to work, so I improvised. I've made muffins before, and I don't remember ever using that much baking soda. I tried using less, and the muffins came out better. So I asked the author, could there be a mistake in his book?
And what did he say?
That he checked it out, and yes, there was a mistake. The recipe called for a cupful of baking soda when it should have been a tablespoon.
Wow. That's the last thing I would have imagined. For the cookbook to be wrong.
I tried the muffins again with the right directions, and they came out perfectly. He says they're printing a new edition right away, with the mistake fixed, and he's sending me a signed copy.
That's wonderful, Strawberry.
So, you never know. Maybe you did everything right, but the package was wrong. Here, I made a batch of muffins for you.
Oh, thank you, Strawberry.
My pleasure. Listen, gotta run back. I'm still baking. See you, Blueberry.
No, the plants I'm trying to describe that are growing in my garden at this very minute do not look anything like daisies.
Okay, now let me get this straight. You're saying long leaves.
long leaves.
Kind of bent down and flopped over, sort of like cornstalk leaves.
Exactly like cornstalk leaves.
And you say long things that sort of look like ears of corn.
No, they look exactly like ears of corn. I'm looking at a picture of a big stalk of corn. Right here in the official encyclopedia of flowers, farm foods, and...
Well, I'm a daisy man myself, no expert on corn, except when I pop it. But watch out, when you're bitty, that stalk pops with a bang. But here at Zippy Grow Daisies, where daisies are our business and big flowers for bitty gardens is our motto, we pretty much guess that what you have growing there is probably corn.
But how is that possible when I planted your company's daisy seeds?
Well, now, right there's the mystery. And I don't mind telling you, it's got us stumped.
Oh,
See, the plain fact is that here at Zippy Grow Daisies, we don't sell corn, no siree. But we're fixing to.
no. Excuse me?
Yes, ma'am. We've been experimenting with our own Zippy Grow supersized ever pop popcorn. Wow, what a bang when it pops. Goes off like a firecracker. As soon as we can figure out how to get the bang out of the pop, we're gonna put it on the market. In the meantime, we think that's the answer to your mystery.
It is?
Yep. We figure some of our experimental supersized popcorn must have gotten to one of our official daisy seed packets. And you bought it.
Oh, no!
Afraid so. We all feel so sorry it happened. We're sending you a year's supply of Zippy Grow Daisy seed packets. Compliments of Zippy Grow Daisies, where daisies are our business and big flowers for pretty gardens is our motto.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate your help. Good night. Oh, no! What's that? Hey, what's going on?
Well, good morning, everyone. The reason I've called you all here is to see if we can put our heads together and figure out what we want to do with these.
Well, since Blueberry says it's popcorn, I say, let's pop it!
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Sounds good to me.
All right, let's get poppin'.
Okay, yeah, and have a popcorn party. I think that would be lovely. Wait! Oh, I wish I had listened to you, Strawberry, when you said I should replant them somewhere else. Now look at all the trouble my garden has caused. I'm afraid a popcorn party with this popcorn would be ill-advised, meaning not a good idea. You see, the seed company hasn't figured out how to take the bang out of the pop, and I believe it would be too dangerous. Oh my! We are pretty bitty, and this corn pop's very big. Yeah, it's not a good idea.
Yeah, I think so. You're right.
Oh, here's an idea. We could dig up all the corn stalks and move them so no more grows here. Good idea. We'll start right away. And we better get all these ears of corn out of town before they ripen and drop their seeds and grow goodness knows how many more.
Good point. Oh, I wonder how far we'll have to take them.
I would estimate far enough away so when the seeds do grow, they don't threaten us again.
Makes sense to me.
Well, Strawberry, how can we move them? We're so bitty, and they're so big.
Too bad we can't eat them.
I have an idea. Orange, do you have any more rope in your store?
Yes, I do. Why?
Okay, let's move about.
far enough away, I believe. Oh no! Strawberry! Blueberry! Come on!
Which way did they go?
I don't know. They completely disappeared. I mean, they're gone. Where are we?
Down in some kind of cave. Hey, what's that? Smoke?
No, it looks like steam. Probably some kind of underground hot spring.
Hey! We're down here!
Hey, guys! We're here! Help! Help!
I hope they can hear us.
Come on! This is the direction they rolled.
How long do you think it's been?
Hours. But at least with the steam heat, we'll be warm.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, me too.
I wish I had an idea how to get us out of this. Oh, I never read about this kind of thing in any of my books.
We'll figure out a way. Improvise.
What we need is a ladder. Too bad all we have is an ear of corn. Wait, what did you say? Improvise. That's it! Hey! An ear of corn ladder!
The steam from the vent is making it too slippery.
If only that steam vent would stop steaming. Now I'm really hungry. I wonder how raw popcorn tastes.
Wait, why eat it raw?
Because this place doesn't have a kitchen to cook it with.
Use the steam vent. Heat the corn and make it pop. Then we could eat it.
Good thinking, Strawberry.
We've looked in all the places that they should be.
It's like they just vanished into thin air. It doesn't make sense. Then maybe we should look in all the places that, don't make sense. What, like the opposite direction from where we last saw them?
Why not?
Well, at least we'll have plenty to eat. We can always pop more corn.
Popcorn. That's it. Let's pop all the corn and it will fill up this cavern and carry us to the top.
Oh, Blueberry, that's a great idea.
Okay, come on.
Wait! Do you hear that?
Yeah. Look.
What are you guys doing up there?
Having a popcorn party, and you're invited!
Life is sweet
something going on beyond the walls of Doc's workshop. A hidden world filled with Fraggles and Doozers and Gorgs. Gotcha! And you're invited. Dance your cares away with your friends at Fraggle Rock. Coming up next at The Hub, where Fraggles and fun come together.